If you're going to be in Rapid City, South Dakota, you're going to want to take the time to stop at the Berlin Wall exhibit. It's located near Rapid Creek in Memorial Park. That's just south of the Civic Center in Rapid City. This exhibit features two 12-foot tall sections of concrete wall from the Berlin Wall itself. There's also displays concrete pedestals with placards describing the city, describing the wall when it was built, describes the effect on the people around the wall at the time. At the end of World War II, the Allies conquered Germany into 4 separate sections. Because Berlin was the capital city, it was also divided. It was occupied by United States, Great Britain, France, and the Soviet Union. The relationship between the Soviet Union and the other 3 allies disintegrated after World War II. And people tried to flee the east to the west. And this frustrated the Soviets, who constructed the wall in 1961. It was constructed relatively quickly and caught a lot of people off guard. A lot of these images that you see at this display are a little bit unsettling, certainly sobering. It discusses the effects and the events and how the people reacted to the wall. It's well worth your time to stop in, read these captions as you walk through the exhibit itself. In front of the two 12-foot sections there are 2 tank traps. These were made out of iron, sort of rail, I believe rail iron that was welded together, and this was used, well, just like their names suggest. They were tank traps. They stopped movement of vehicles in the area. On the tank traps there are little informational plaques. There's also information on the 2 sections themselves. You'll want to take the time to read those. Even in this peaceful setting, it's a stark reminder of history. As you move through the exhibit, you will come to information about the fall of the wall. One of the displays talks about the speech that President Ronald Reagan gave in 1987. There's information about the celebrations that took place as that wall began to come down. There's a brief note to the visitors of the exhibit. You want to take the time to stop and read that. There's also a mention of the citizens that did come together and invest their time and money in putting this exhibit together, and it would be a good opportunity to stop and just briefly read about those folks. It's a pretty peaceful location in Rapid City, South Dakota. And if you're on your way to Mount Rushmore, or if you just happen to be passing through Rapid City, take the time to stop at the Berlin Wall exhibit in Memorial Park.